title is so Python with AI, Python with AI for so next generation engineers. Okay, so in this we are talking about what is Python, and we'll be talking about the role of AI. Okay, and we are talking about so what this next generation engineers are. Okay, so what I'm telling you about is in this I just talk about like introduction and then career path, and then I'm talking about applications. Okay, so all this we'll discuss it. Okay, yes. Dear students, all are freshers, right? My dear students, are you freshers, right? You people are freshers. Any experienced people are there? Yes. Please try to respond here. All are freshers or any experience? 14 years experience. Okay. Freshers. I think most of the people are freshers, not yes, freshers. Experience, no problem. Because nowadays the companies are forcing to learn AI or use AI. Yes or no? Huh? So companies are forcing the people to use AI. Yes. So that's the reason. Might be it is helpful for you also, right? So anything is there, just put in chart window, right? Please try to put in chart window. Okay. So here, why Python? So here, the question comes here is why Python for AI? Okay. So here, what we are talking about is Python with AI. Python with AI for next generation engineers. It means if you want to do anything in AI or any AI related things, you need to choose one language here. So what is the language you have to choose is Python. Okay, so I think you know it. Python is one of the topmost programming language. Okay, we'll say Python is a programming language. Python is a programming language, right? Like other programming languages like Java, C, C++. Okay, all these are the programming languages. In the same way, okay, in the same way, so Python is also a programming language, right? No, no certificate because you are not doing anything, right? Saiti, right? Okay. So Python is a programming language, right? And it is, I can say it is most preferred language. Okay, preferred language for artificial intelligence. Okay, it is most preferred language for artificial intelligence. Okay, artificial intelligence. Okay, it is most preferred language for artificial intelligence and machine learning. I'm saying for machine learning. So why it is most preferred language? Okay, why Python is most preferred language for artificial intelligence and machine learning? Because the person who don't know anything, he can able to understand easily. Okay, that is what you'll say is most of the students they'll learn Python because it is a simple and readable syntax. Okay, simple and readable syntax. Okay, What I'm telling you is simple and readable syntax. Okay, it means the syntax of Python is very easy. So generally for learning Python, what is the prerequisites? The prerequisites for learning Python is you should know only English, right? You don't require to know anything. Yes, you don't require to know anything. You should know only English. English, I'm not talking about maths also. Maths is later. Maths is later, but I'm talking about why I mean, for learning a language like Python, what you required is only English. You don't require maths. Maths means suppose you are an engineer, already you are a graduate. It means you have a minimum maths knowledge. Yes or no? Okay, you don't require to learn. You don't require to have a PhD in mathematics. Okay, if you have a simple mathematics, that is enough. Okay, na? So for learning this Python, what you required is a simple English. So tell me how many words are there in English? How many words are there in English? How many words are there in English? How many words are in English? In English, how many words are there? Infinite. So number of words in English are infinite, right? We don't know how many words are there in English. Okay, but when it comes to the Python, okay, you have how many words in Python? You know, some how many words are there in Python? Anyone having idea? How many words in Python? Any idea is there? Some 52 are okay, 49. Somebody is saying 52, somebody is saying 49. Anything? How many words are there in English? Infinite. But how many words are there in Python? Somebody is saying 49. Somebody is saying 49. Okay. Somebody is saying 35. Yes. Okay, right. So when you see the number of keywords or number of words in Python is some 35. Yes. How many are there? 35. Now English is infinite. So now tell me which one is easy to learn? Yeah, 35 plus 4, 39. Okay, no problem. Okay, so yeah, okay, right? Yes, special keywords. Yes. Okay, then okay, 35 plus 4. You are saying it as what? 39. Okay, you are saying 39. Okay, so now which one is easy to learn? Is it English is easy to learn and Python is easy to learn? Tell me, which one is easy to learn? Is it English or Python? Python. Because if you complete this 39 words, your Python is over. Okay, so it means learning Python is more easier compared to which one? English. English is never ended, but Python is ended, right? Once you know all these words. Not only that, not only that, that is what you'll say. It is a simple and readable syntax. Okay, simple and readable syntax. Why it is preferred for AI? Okay, because it is simple and readable syntax. Now, syntax of Python is very easy. For example, if you are working with programming language like C, C++, and Java, somewhat you find difficult syntax. Like, for example, statements are terminated. Statements are terminated with semicolon. Like as a fresher, when you write the code in C, C++ or Java, if you forgot one semicolon, you get so many errors, right? But here there's no syntax like terminating with semicolon, like defining blocks. How you define the blocks using curly braces? You are trying to use curly braces like open curly brace and close curly brace. Now, this kind of syntax you don't find in like CC, you don't find in Python. But this kind of syntax you find in C, C++, and what is that? Java. Okay, it means the syntax of this Python is more easier, very simple. Simple means it provides lot of things, lot of features are there which makes the programmer job simple. Okay, simple means don't think that simple means something else. Okay, easy to understand. No, don't think that simple means easy to understand. Simple means it simplifies the programmer's job. It simplifies the programmer's job. That is what you mean by simple. Okay, simple means it simplifies the programmer's job by providing easy syntax, by providing large number of libraries. It is providing large number of libraries. Large number of libraries. Number of libraries. Libraries here. Why Python for AI? I'm discussing about why Python for AI because why? Because of it is simple or readable syntax. Even a non-IT person can able to understand easily. Okay, and not only that, it is having large number of libraries. Large number of libraries belongs to what do you call it as AI, belongs to AI and ML. So that is for artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? It is having large number of libraries. So what is a library actually? What is a library? Generally, a language is not enough. Okay, Python is a language, right? A language is not enough for developing applications. A language is not enough for developing softwares. A language take the help of which one? Libraries. A language take the help of what here? Frameworks. A language take the help of libraries or frameworks to build what is that application or to build what is that here software. So what this libraries define some set of rules and regulations. Okay, this define some set of rules. These are called which are written by some experts. These are written by some experts, right? Who build, right? Suppose a person write a book. The person who write a book is called as an author, right? Okay, the person who write a book is called as author. Now is very good in writing, story writing, and all other things. In the same way, the persons those who are expert in a specific area, they build some rules. That rules, okay, you can call these are what here libraries are the same thing. You can call it as a frameworks. So a language uses libraries. What is a library is? A library is a pre-written program. What is a library is? Library is a pre-written program. It is a pre-written program with some pre-written is a pre-written functionality. Okay, it is a pre-written program with some pre-written functionality. Pre-written. I'm saying it is a pre-written. Miss, you have not written these libraries. It is written by Python people. It is written by some third-party vendors. And these libraries, you take it and use these libraries with the Python language and develop different types of applications. For example, okay, for example, I want to For example, I want to generate OTP number. For example, I want to generate OTP number. A random OTP number I want to generate. Okay. How can I generate a random OTP number? I just say here import. Imports here, import. You know English, you can understand what is import is. Import. Now you import some goods from other countries, or our country will export the goods to other countries. Huh? So import. You import. Okay, you import certain things from other countries. Means who's manufacturing? Who's manufacturing? Other countries. Other countries are developing. You are using it, or you are developing it. It is used by other countries. That is the meaning of import and export. Yes or no? So here you are saying import. What you are importing? What you are importing? Some program. That program provides some functionality. Suppose I am importing one program. Yeah, I am importing one program. And what is the program I am importing here? Random. Now, is it this is a pre-written program or not? Yes, it is a pre-written program. And this program is provided pre-written code. Suppose random in this have a function called random integer. I want to generate a random number from 4-digit OTP number, some 1000 to 9999. So it will generate one random number. I can use this as one random OTP number. Okay, again I'm using the same thing like random dot random integer. Then I'm generating one more number. Yes, but are you writing the code or using the code? Come on, tell me. Are you writing the code or using the code? Are you writing the code or using the code, dear students? Are you writing the code or using the code? You are using the code. Be interactive. You are using the code, right? You are not writing the code. You are using the code. Where is this code is exist in one program? This code is exist in one program or not? Yes. Where is that code is exist in random? For example, I want to start one mobile manufacturing company. Suppose I want to start mobile manufacturing company. Mobile manufacturing company. I don't manufacture anything. I import everything from different countries and assemble it. Means if I want to build one product, it requires so many components or not. If I want to build one product, is it required different components or not? Yes. But I don't build those components. What I'm doing it, I'm taking from other people. I'm taking from other people. I'm importing it. It means somebody is developing it. I'm using it and building a product. Now here also we are doing the same thing. I want to build one application. Then what I'm doing it, I'm using libraries. I'm using some rules or I'm using some libraries which is having some pre-written functionality, and I'm using that functionality and building different applications. I'm building different applications. So Python, why Python for AI? Because Python having large number of libraries belongs to what do you call it as AI/ML. Okay, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? So understood what I'm telling? Are you getting or not? Yes, dear students, are getting what I'm telling you? Okay. Yes, please interactive. Please interactive. Please try to interact. Okay. Yes, please try to interact. Okay, so language always uses libraries to build applications. You have to understand this. For example, I want to develop a calculator like this. How to develop this calculator? Tell me how to develop this calculator. I know Python. I know Python. I want to build a calculator. Then how to build this calculator? How to build this calculator? Then what I required is I required certain libraries, right? I required certain libraries. Suppose I'm using one library called import. What I'm using here, Kinter. So Kinter is a library for building which applications? GUI applications. That is nothing but graphical user interface applications. Okay. So Kinter, I start developing it. See, I want to create a window. Now Kinter will provide one function called TK. Now by using this, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create one window. Now if you run this code, now you can see there is one window created, right? But how I created this window? How I created this window? I created this window by using one function or type. Now what is the name of that TK? But who's provided this? One library. What is the library is? Kinter. And then after that I'll try to define some properties like I use some functions like geometry. Okay, where I define the size of the window. I define the size of the window and I'll try to define the title for the window. So that is calculator like this. Now, but all these are provided by whom? One program. I can say there is a calculator and define the size. Getting on it. So, whenever you are developing any application, you develop an application. I mean, a language uses a different libraries for building applications. Understood? So Python, why Python for AI? Because it is having a large number of libraries belongs to AI ML. This is not provided by any programming language. Understood? Not only that, it is a cross platform compatibility. It is a cross platform. Okay, compatibility. Cross platform compatibility. What is the meaning of this cross platform compatibility? What is the meaning of cross platform compatibility? What is a platform? Generally, what is a platform? You may build applications on different platforms. You may build applications on different platform, but the application what you build on different platforms, it should run on irrespective of which one platform. It should develop irrespective of what platform. Tell me what is a platform here? What is a platform? Tell me what is platform? What is the meaning of platform? Anyone? Any idea about it? What is the meaning of platform? What is the meaning of platform? Anyone? Yes, please try to interact. Don't be silent. Try to interact. Different IDs, huh? OS language, we run the project. Environment to run the program. Okay, anything else? See, platform generally is a software. Yes, cloud provider. Okay, advanced. See, platform is a software which provides what it provides a runtime environment. It provides a runtime environment for developing and executing, for developing as well as executing what applications. So that you can call it as a platform. But generally, which one is called as a platform? Operating system. Now Python is what here? Cross platform. Python is cross platform, means is a platform independent. Means it allows to develop and run applications. It allows to develop and run applications on different system architectures. Different system architectures are operating systems. So that's the reason again you are choosing Python for AI. That's the reason again you are choosing Python for what? AI. Okay. Not only that, it is having a strong community. Yeah, dear students, are you getting what I'm talking about? Are you getting what I'm talking about? Are you getting what I'm talking? Yes. Yes, online students. Little bit. Okay. Where is the problem? Which point you have not understand? Tell me. I'll explain again. Okay. Yes. Which point you are not understand? Satyam. Tell me. I'll explain it. So generally, a language. I said, what is a language? A language is a software, right? But a language uses certain libraries to build different types of applications, right? It means language is not enough but developing applications. A language required some libraries or it required a frameworks for building different types of applications. Okay. So Python is having so many libraries, not only belongs to AI ML, it is having libraries belongs to web development. If you are talking about web development, you find libraries like what? Django. What is Django? Is it a language? No, it is not a language. It is what? A library or framework. Yeah, it is a library or framework which is used for building which applications? Web applications. And Kinter also. What is a Kinter? Is a library. See, I said no import. The moment I said import, right? What is import here? Importing. What you are importing? You are importing something in your program, right? In your program, you are importing another program. You are importing another program, right? What is the program you are importing? You are importing another program. What is the program you are importing? Kinter. What this program provide? Some rules for developing which applications? GUI applications means graphical user interface applications. Cutting on it. Suppose you want to build a mobile application. How to build a mobile application? For that, you try to use a library called Kiwi, a framework called Kiwi. Is a framework which is used for developing which one? Mobile applications. Getting on it. All these are specializations. You know Python. Then how you build a mobile application? For that you should know the frameworks or libraries belongs to what? Mobile development. Yes or no? If you don't know that, can you build it? No, you cannot build it. Getting or not? So the libraries are very useful. Required for building different applications. For example, I want to find the factorial of a number. Okay, now then what I'm doing, I'm just importing one library. What is that? Math. I'm just importing one library. What is the library here? Math. So import math, and I'm saying math dot. What is this? Factorial of 4. Now you can see 24. What is the math is here? Library. What is the math here? Library. So this is provided one pre-written function. And what is the function it is provided? Factorial and 4. What is the result is 24. I don't require to write the code. The code is already written. You are just using it. You know factorial finding, just use a function. That's it. You don't require to write your own logic. It is already exists. You are just using that logic. You are just using that logic, right? So what is the difference between your library and framework is a framework is a collection of libraries which will provide the development environment as well as execution environment. Means what I mean to tell you is a framework will dictate. I mean it define the architecture. How to build an application, that architecture also dictated by what? Framework. So where to write what? That is defined by what? Framework. Okay, so framework, the name itself, right? Frame. Okay, you organize everything, right? Framing is nothing but organizing. What is the meaning of framing here? Organizing. Framing is nothing but organizing. Framing is nothing but organizing. So framework define how to organize your code. How to organize the code also. How to organize the code also defined by the framework. While building application or software, how to organize the code, that is also dictated by what? Framework. That is called as architecture. But library provide only functions. Framework provide libraries as well as architecture. Means it dictate the rules, how to organize the code, where to write what. That is defined by what? Framework. Getting on it, right? So now you should know it. You should know it as a developer. You should know which function is used for what and which library is used for what. Vijayasri, right? Okay, there's no this thing, right? It is very simple because now here I use one function, right? What is the function I used here? Factorial. Now this is there in which library? Math. And here I use one function. What is the function I use? Random integer. This is there in the library called random. Getting or not, right? So framework is a collection of, yes, it is a function. It is a function, and this is also what function. Like suppose what you are Vijayasri, you completed your graduation, yes, engineering, yes. So engineering in what? Very good. CS, no? Okay, very good. Hash include std io.h. You know this statement, huh? You know this statement? Yes, sir. What is this std io.h? This is written in C language, right? Uh, what is std io.h? Come on, tell me. What is std io.h? Is it a library? Yeah? Is it a library or not? Yes, it is a header file package. Where are you, right, Nishant? It is a header file. What it contain? Pre-written functions or not? It contain pre-written functions or not? Yes. What is the functions you have? Printf, scanf. What all these are? What all these are? Functions. Using printf, you print it. Using scanf, what do you do it? Read it. Here also, you are saying stdio.h. In the here you are using include, but here you are using what? Import. Understood? Vijayasri. Here you are using include, but here you are using what? You are using import. Here you are including which program? stdio.h. Here you are including which program? Math. Okay, na? Yes. Here you are including stdio.h. Here you are including what? Math. Okay. So now Python. Now there are yes. Okay. Now that is what cross platform compatibility. Okay, means you can develop the applications irrespective of hardware as well as what software, and it is having a strong community support. So Python is having very big community, right? So there are so many people. You have a community, Python community. Which one is Python community? You know what is Python community? Community, right? Community people. Suppose you stay in one locality, so that locality will have some people, right? If any problem is there, they'll try to help you. Yes or no? Huh? What you understood what I'm telling you? Okay, you are staying in one locality. In one locality, you find so many people, right? Though those people you call it as community people. Suppose if suddenly something happen, those people start helping us, right? So that is a community support. Here also the Python is having very big community. And what is that community you can find here? So there are different communities you find. Okay. So www.pypa.org. Now you can see here you find a lot of libraries. Okay. Here you can find a lot of libraries. So many people develop so many projects and published here. And so many libraries you can find here. All Python related libraries you find here. See here. How many people are there? Some 9,84,134 users are there, and this many number of releases, and this many number of projects, and this many number of files. See here, how many files are there? So this is Python package index is a repository of software for Python programming language. Now you can see PyPI means Python package index help you to find and install software developed and shared by which people here? Python community people. Means those are very expert. Suppose you want to develop a chess. What do you want to develop? A chess game you want to develop it. Then for that you required one library or not? Okay, for developing a chess game, you don't want to write from the scratch. You want some predefined things. Then you ask the community people. Okay, suppose in your house today you not prepared curry. You ask opposite house person, or you prepared curry. You take it and eat it. Yes or no? Huh? So community people help you. Okay, serving the food because you have not prepared, right? So there are number of people here who provide a service, right? Okay, who contribute. What do you call it as a contribution? Okay, Python community people contribute to the Python so that these packages or these libraries are used by the other people to develop different types of what here applications. For example, you want to develop a chess game. What do you do it? You just type here, I want chess library. I just type here chess library, and you can see the library called which one? Chess. A chess library with move generation and valid is here. How many people are provided chess library? See, so many people are developed chess library. Now, whichever you like, see how many pages are there. 30 pages are there, more than 30 also, I think. Means this many number of libraries developed by different people, which people, community people. So whichever dish you like, you eat it. But so many people are prepared. Dish is nothing but your library. This might be a library or this might be a framework. So it means community people are helping to create some new things, other things which are not exist, and those things can used by what Python people to build different applications. Getting or not, dear students? Understood? My dear students, okay, are getting what I'm telling you, right? Okay, so why Python for AI? Okay, I'm talking about that. Why Python for AI? I'm talking about that. Okay, because Python is simple language, right? Yeah, yeah, yes. Now see here. When I'm talking about community, now suppose .NET is having their own community, Java is having their own community, right? But .NET is having his own community, Java is having his own community, Python is having his own community, C is having his own community. Yes or no? Okay. But when you're talking about rich set of libraries, when you're talking about rich set of libraries, now Java doesn't have those many libraries or set of libraries, rich set of libraries which belongs to AI ML, Srikaran. It doesn't have a libraries which belongs to AI/ML. Okay, it doesn't have libraries or frameworks which belongs to AI/ML. Yes. Okay. Yes. That is what I'm telling you, right? Okay. Not only that, see, when you're talking about this development of programming languages, Java is written in C language, even Python also written in what? C language. Okay, it means the efficiency wise, both are equal. Yes or no? So, yes. Yeah, you can import all those libraries which provided by community. Yes, you can import all the things which you find in pypi.org. You have to install first. You have to install first and then you have to import it. Not only that, it is having a strong support. See here, somebody is asked like strong factors means the popularity of a programming language is based on certain things like support, and support means not only community support. Okay, there are some people those are in behind development of Python language. There are very big companies are there in development of Python language. Okay, very big companies are there. If you see www.python.org, so you can see now Python is managed by one organization. Yes, somebody is asked this. Python is managed by one organization called PSF. So what is PSF stands for is Python Software Foundation. See here. The Python Software Foundation is a charitable organization behind Python programming language. That means this is an organization which maintains Python language. But it is a charitable organization, means they are giving a Python for free for development. But Java is not free because it is takeover by Oracle, and Oracle doesn't give Java for free. Getting or not? So Python is for free. Not only that, when you see this Python language, there are very big companies are involved in development of which language? Python language. Now if you see sponsors, there is official sponsors of Python. These are the people those are involved in development of which language? Python language. Here you can see some visionary sponsors. Now who's sponsoring Python here? Google. Okay, why they are sponsoring it? Because these people are using Python. Okay, Nvidia now embedded. Okay, Fastly, Meta, Bloomberg. See here, who's this? Somebody's asked right about Java. I think Srikiran. You're there, Srikiran, but something. Okay, so you got it. See, these people are beyond development of which language? Python language, because it is an open source. Understood? It is an open source. It is an open source. And whenever you are saying it is open source, there is a lot of demand for open source technologies. Understood? So Google, Nvidia, Fastly, Meta, Bloomberg, right? So there are very big companies. Okay, there are very big companies are involved in development of this language. Here, maintaining sponsors. You can see Snowflake, which is used in ETL and QRT, Red Hat, MongoDB, AWS. Okay, I think world topmost companies are only three companies are very big companies, right? So one is a Google, and second is Meta, and one more is what? Google, Meta, and one more is Amazon. Okay, right? So Google, because these are the people those who are having data centers. Okay, these are the people who provide infrastructure for so many companies. It means these are very big companies. These are called very big companies, right? Because they provide the infrastructure for various companies worldwide. They have a very big data centers, right? So they provide cloud platforms, right? Okay. So it means these companies are encouraging which language? Python language. Not only that, you can see contribute sponsors, supporting sponsors here, partner sponsors here. How many people are sponsoring it? When they are sponsoring it, it means they are using this language or not? Yes, they are using this language. Understood? Okay. Yes. So that is where now you can see Netflix is there. Netflix and so many companies are sponsoring Python language. It means these are there behind development of Python language. Okay. Yes. So this is one more reason why Python for AI. It is having a strong community. It is having a strong community. That is one more reason. That is one more reason. And not only that, fast development, fast development. Okay, how it is fast development? How the development is very fast using Python. Okay, so if you want to make the development fast, okay, you should write less coding, right? Fast development means development process is very fast because of what do you call it as less coding. But how it is less coding? Because I said no, like Python implement lot of Python. Python is having so many libraries. Belongs to basic AI as well as advanced AI applications. Basic AI as well as what advanced AI applications like you find the libraries like NumPy. Okay, NumPy pandas for what data handling. Okay, NumPy pandas for data handling. And if you see Matplotlib, you find Matplotlib and what do you call it as Seaborn. Okay, Seaborn for data visualization. Okay, and you find the libraries like scikit-learn. Okay, you find scikit-learn, right? And this is a library for machine learning algorithms, right? Okay, machine learning algorithms which implement practically, and you find TensorFlow, and what do you call it as PyTorch. So PyTorch for deep learning and neural networks, deep learning, okay, and neural networks, NLP, okay, neural networks. I'll just write here neural networks, okay, like this. And you find something like OpenCV. You have a library like OpenCV for what do you call it as computer vision, okay, computer vision, computer vision. Like you have a libraries like what do you call it as NLTK, and some libraries pass CY. Okay, now this is for what do you call it as NLP, which you call it as natural language processing. Okay, natural language processing, which is called as NLP, right? Yes. So fast development because of it comes with a lot of libraries. Okay, it means learning Python programming. It is nothing but it means learning Python programming, applying it, applying it, and applying it. Okay, learning Python programming and applying it, applying it to build. What application? Different applications. Okay, so you are using all these libraries for developing. Suppose while working with the data science and AI, you want to handle the data, you'll be using libraries like NumPy, Pandas. If you want to visualize the data, you are using Matplotlib and Seaborn. You want to work with the machine learning, then you have a libraries like scikit-learn. You want to work with the deep learning and neural networks, you have a libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch. You want to work with the computer vision, you have a library called OpenCV. You want to work with NLP, you have a library like this. It means now Python, using Python, I'm using all these libraries. Python uses all these libraries. Python language uses all these libraries for data visualization, machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, computer vision, and NLP. Miss, are you writing the code or using the code? Tell me, are you writing the code or using the code? Tell me, are you writing the code or using the code? Dear students, you are writing the code or using the code? Using the code because it come up with lot of libraries. Yes. We are making use of Python libraries and build which applications? AI applications. Understood? AI applications. So this is one reason why Python for AI. Why Python for AI? So why, again, one more question comes here is why, okay, AI skills matter. Why AI skills matter? Okay, for next generation engineers. Okay, tell me why AI skills matter for next generation engineers. Now you people are freshers, right? Now compulsory you should know AI. Even experienced people also, the companies are using asking to use AI for fast development. Okay, AI tools. But as a fresher, you don't think about using AI, but you are thinking about building AI, not using AI, building AI, right? So why AI skills matter for next generation engineers? Okay. So generally, suppose most of the engineers they have a knowledge of a specific domain. What I mean to tell you is like modern engineers, okay, modern engineers need more than, okay, need more than what do you call it as traditional domain knowledge. Okay, modern engineers need more than traditional domain knowledge. Okay, domain knowledge. Okay, more than what I'm telling you is modern engineers need more than traditional domain knowledge. Means what they required is they required. I mean, what industry expect is like from engineers. Industries expect from engineer who can. Okay, what engineers can do is what companies or what I'm telling you is what industries expect. Okay, what they expect from engineers, what they expect from engineers is, okay, who can, what I'm telling you is modern engineers need more than traditional domain knowledge. Traditional domain knowledge means you do a specialization in once in engineering, you may have only that knowledge. But what the industry people are looking for more than a domain knowledge, what they are looking for is more than domain knowledge, who can process, or who can analyze, What I'm telling you is who can analyze which one data, who can analyze data and process data, who can analyze data or process the data. Okay, analyze data and process the data, automate the task. Okay, automate the task for efficiently automate task efficiently. Okay, automating the task efficiently. And not only that, building building AI powered solutions, building AI powered what solutions, and what do you call it as some deploying intelligence services, deploying intelligent services. What our industry is looking for is those who can provide these things, who can provide these things. So it means as an engineer, they are not only looking for traditional domain knowledge. What they are looking for is they are looking how you analyze the data and how you process the data and how you automate the task effectively and how you build a AI powered solutions and how you build a what do you call it as deployment of intelligence services. This is what they are looking for. Okay, expect which knowledge? The domain knowledge, right? If you have these things, now you get more opportunities compared to other people, compared to other people. Okay, so now these are the things why AI skills matter because of all these reasons. Not only that, it is also proof. It is also proof. What AI will do is AI unlocks the future proof opportunities, right? Okay, future proof opportunities. Okay, what are the opportunities it will provide? Like suppose as an engineer, you can what do you call it as you can work with robotics. Okay, you can work with automation systems. Okay, or you work with some smart manufacturing. So that you learn it once you join in the company. Okay, and you work with the cyber security. So this will provide more opportunities by learning AI. You work with some fintech companies and you work with smart cities, right? And you work with some uh, autonomous systems or automation systems. Okay, so all these are future proof. Okay, opportunities if you learn Python with what? AI. Okay, yes, but you have a different roles when you're talking about career paths here. Okay, see now the interview process our industry is completely changed. Interview process and com I mean the way how you attend the interviews in the previous days, olden days, is completely different now. So every industry is looking for the people. Just having a domain knowledge is not enough. Okay, you do an engineering in some specialization is not enough. They are looking for all these skills. These skills they are looking for, and these skills you learn when you go for Python with AI and Python with data science and what AI, right? So it means the AI will create new jobs. The AI created some new jobs new opportunities. AI will not take any jobs. Okay, AI will create a new jobs, and you should be ready. You should be ready to take those challenges. Just learning Python language is not enough. Along with that, you have to learn the things which belongs to what AI. Yes. Now you might think that now, yeah, yes, yes, yes. I understood because it is not because of, okay. So it is not because of less opportunities, but there is a huge recruitment done at the time of pandemic. Okay, huge recruitment is done in those years, 2 years. Lot of recruitments are done, happened. Because of that, they are trying to find out all the people, the fake and all the things. Because of that, now recruitment is very less. But in 2026, you find very good opportunities, very good jobs related to AI. Understood? So even though if you learn any, now most of the people who's working with Java for 10 years, their manager is saying learn AI to do some automation, to do some automation. Now, the person who worked for 10 years or 6 years or 7 years, now they are forcing to learn which one AI. Now now any language you learn, any language you learn, okay, that the thing which is mandatory is what AI. Understood? So compulsory should have a knowledge of which one AI and how AI works, how to build AI agents, how to build AI agents, and how to work with generative AI. And you should know all these things. If you don't know these things, then in 2026, okay, if you're applying any job, okay, I don't think so you'll get it. So compulsory you have to learn all these things. Understood? Right? So AI provided more opportunities. Now if you see career path, that is what will happen. Yeah, you can start learning. You know Python, SQL, MongoDB, HTML, CSS. Yes, for you it is very easy. Yes, for you it is very easy. Now, just now I said, Satyam. Okay, you learn anything, but you have to come to AI. But to build anything in AI, you need to know what Python. Okay, it means you learn Java, then you should come to Python only. Okay, I'll not say that. You learn Java, and I said no just now. The person who's working with Spring Boot for 5 or 6 years, now they are asking, sir, develop some agents. Okay, to do certain pipeline, data pipeline, errors, automation. Okay, for that they are asking to build an agent instead of doing it manual checking. Then those people compulsory should learn what? Python. Then they should learn AI. Yes or no? Okay, so that is what my this thing is. I'm not telling you Java is good, Python is good. No, I'm not comparing it. Okay, na? So each language is having its own what do you call it as uh, uh, I mean usages, applications. Java is very good in web development, enterprise application development, but it is not in AI development, right? Yes. So each one is having its own. So it is not used in automation. It is not used in building robotics and all the things. Uh, Now you don't use what Java. Most of the times you're using what Python only, right? I'm not telling you this is good, this is bad. So each one is having their own opinion, right? So if you see career paths for Python plus AI engineers. If you see this career paths for Python and AI engineers, find different domain, you find different paths. For example, if you learn a domain, this is a domain. Suppose if I learn this, what I learn, suppose machine learning, I completed my machine learning. Then what kind of job roles I can go for? I can go for You can see ML engineer. Okay, you can go for ML engineer. You can go for data science warrior engineer. Okay, if you learn only machine learning, suppose if you learn deep learning, so what you go for AI research, deep learning, right? Okay, deep learning. Now you can go as a AI research engineer. Okay, and neural network developer. Okay, neural network developer, right? Suppose if you learn data science, okay, data science, all these are Python only. Data science, then you can apply as a data scientist. Okay, you can apply as a data scientist or data analyst. Okay, you can apply as a data scientist or data analyst. But once you complete NLP, natural language processing, then you can apply as a NLP engineer. Now see, is it AI is creating jobs or taking jobs? Tell me, is it AI created new jobs? These are new jobs. Now there is a chatbot developer. Okay, by learning NLP. Now by learning computer vision, you can apply the computer vision engineer, right? Where you will be working with audio, video processing, image. Okay, yes, computer vision engineer. Okay, and what do you call it as image processing expert? Image processing expert. Okay, image processing expert. And if you learn this domain like what do you call it as robotics and what do you call it as automation, so you can this domain, if you learn this domain, you can work as a robotics AI developer, robotics AI developer, and what do you call it as uh, autonomous automation, right? Autonomous systems engineer. Okay, now all these are different roles. These are called career paths. This is a domain. If you learn this, then this is your career path. Okay, this is your career roles. You can say roles, or this you can call it as a path. Now, suppose if you learn what do you call it as cloud. Suppose you learn cloud with and cloud and AI ops. Okay, AI ops. I'm saying not DevOps. Like DevOps, you find AI ops. Then you can go for ML ops engineer. Okay, and you can go as a AI deployment engineer. AI deployment engineer, right? AI deployment engineer. Okay, and even you find some application development. Okay, then you have developer, AI app developer, or you can say intelligent software developers. And if you learn like business uh, analytics, right? If you learn this domain, okay, then you can apply as a AI consultant. Okay, AI consultant or business intelligent developer, which you call it as BI developer. See, all these are domains, but all these domains, what it required is which language required here? Python. If you are good in Python and using these libraries, you build different applications, and these are the different roles. See here, how many jobs are there? But always the people think about only web development. Okay, web development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You only stick on to that. But there are a lot of technologies or new jobs. You people are never think about new jobs. Same thing. You learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, front end, back end. Huh? So required, but at the same time, you required which knowledge? AI also. Understood? Right? Yes. You required front end, back end is required because how model communicate. For that you require a front end. ChatGPT is there. It is a front end. That front end communicate with the back end like models. But how it communicate? For that you require some back end programs. Okay, that communicate with model, right? So integration compulsory you required. Yes. Yes, that is what I said. Cloud AI ops. Okay, integration and middleware architectures, right? So these are like so many companies. Yeah, you required HTML, CSS, everything is required. I'm not saying that not required. It is required. Along with that, you should also, you are a future engineers, right? You should have the knowledge of these things. Then getting job becomes very easy. Otherwise difficult, right? Now these are some companies, those who are looking for this, right? Now even though you are a full stack developer, see, now suppose you are a full stack Python developer. Yeah, you are a full stack Python developer where you learn. What do you learn? Python. Anyway, Python you should learn. For learning all this, what you required? For learning all this, what I required? I said career paths for Python plus. Python plus means which Python? Which Python you required? Full stack Python. Which Python you required? Full stack Python required. After full stack Python only you should go for this. You cannot go for machine learning or deep learning or data science without knowing full stack Python. Compulsory should know first what full stack Python. Then only you can go for which one? These domains. Otherwise you cannot go for these domains. Okay. So you don't know Python, you don't know full stack Python, then you cannot go for this machine learning or deep learning or data science or NLP or computer vision. This you cannot use it. Without full stack only, without AI only full stack means you can apply. You can apply as which development? Web development. Okay, you can apply as which development? Web development. Why? Because you are learning two things. What you are learning? Front end. What you are learning? Back end. So this is for developing which applications? Web applications. And you are learning database, you are learning front end back end database, you are learning which language? Python language. And you are learning some tools, you are learning some tools, right? Okay, now this is only for building which applications? Web applications, right? You are building which applications? Web applications. But nowadays the companies not only look for web development, suppose using AI, then you should have a knowledge of AI or not? Yes. Okay, suppose your web should be a, you want, they want to develop some, I mean they want to communicate with some LLMs. Okay, then you should have a knowledge of AI or not? I should have a knowledge of AI or not? Yes, compulsory required. Okay, that's the reason. You are a full stack Python developer, or you are a full stack Java developer, you are a full stack .NET developer. One thing is compulsory. Which one is compulsory? AI. Understood? Right. Okay, right. So I think you understood what I said, dear students. What I'm telling you, are you getting or not? Huh? So finally, what I want to tell you is, you are a future ready engineers, right? Means you should ready with all these things. If you don't ready with all these things, In 2026, getting job is very difficult. So what will happen if you learn with AI? So you get high paying global career opportunities. Okay, and you'll get as a, and not only that, your problem solving skills will be increased, and your logical and analytic thinking also increase. Okay, if you do Python and then go for this data science and what is that? AI. So now what I'm telling you is AI, AI will create. I say no. AI, what it will do is AI provides some knowledge to the students. Okay, it empowers the students to become a creators, not just consumers, right? Okay, not just consumers. It will provide some. It will provide certain things where you can become what creators of some technology, right? And not only that, what is the future growth of this AI? Okay, okay. Generally, almost all the companies are investing on which one AI. Okay, so by 2026, right? Maybe the market assumption is by 2035, they are creating some 1997 millions new AI jobs globally. Okay, globally, right? Means I'm saying no, like in coming days, you find required more engineers, those who have a domain knowledge with AI skills. Domain knowledge with AI skills. Okay. For example, if you are a mechanical engineer, right? So mechanical with AI is nothing but automation vehicles, smart factories. Okay, suppose electrical plus AI, smart gadgets and intelligent circuits, electronics with AI, robotics and IoT, edge AI. If it is a civil with AI, smart construction and predictive designing, right? And if it is a computer science with AI, everything from cloud to what cyber security, blockchain, everything you can do it. Now it means AI is not a single career. AI is what it is a career multiplier. It is not a single career. I'm saying it is a career multiplier. That's where you'll get more. What do you call it as growth and more salary, right? Okay. Okay, na? Right. So this is what I want to tell you. Okay, as a part of this workshop. Okay, I think you understood. So why students should learn Python with AI early? Why should learn early? Because it encourages logical and analytic thinking, right? And build problem solving and capabilities. Okay, and it opens lot of opportunities for upcoming engineers. Okay, not only that, you'll have so many education opportunities like you have some specialization, right? BTech in artificial intelligence, BTech in data science, BTech in robotics and automation. Okay, and if you go for MTech also, you find some specialization in machine learning and computer vision, and PhD you do it in deep learning, NLP, or medical AI or autonomous systems, right? Right. So all this, I mean, you find even global opportunities and highest paid jobs. Okay, now companies like Google, Tesla, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, OpenAI, and Apple look for skilled AI engineers. Okay, those are very good in domain with AI. But one thing is you have to learn Python. If you are good in Python, if you are good in logical building, then learning AI is very easy. Okay, is it clear, all of you? Is it clear, all of you? Right? Yes. So that is what I want to tell you as a part of this workshop. Okay. So that is, and I said Python with AI for next generation engineers. I hope you are next generation engineers and you should learn early AI before moving into the placement. Okay, every resume should have a one tag. What is that tag is AI. But for that you should start with what? For that you should start with what? Python. Compulsory you have to start with the Python and you should have a in-depth knowledge about Python. Okay, right. I hope you understood. Any questions you want to ask, you can ask. Any questions you want to ask, you can ask. Any questions from your side? Yeah, you can learn, no problem. Praveen Kumar, you can learn. Yes. No. Now, using AI tools knowledge anyone, prompting only, no. But what the company or industry is expecting is like how to develop custom models. Okay, how to build agents. Okay, they are asking that. Vamshi Manohar, not tools anyone can use it. You know English, type the prompts and get it. Okay, so Vamshi Manohar, you are an engineer, you are not a consumer, you are a creator. You are not a consumer, you are a creator. Yes, you have to create. How many months training is like 4 months, 4 to 5 months it will take to complete it. Okay, yes. Anything, dear students? Tips for improving programming skill is you have to work on certain platforms like Hacker Rank. Okay, you have to work on Hacker Rank, Lead Code, Code Chef, and simple mathematical equations. Try to solve it. Okay, Vijay Sri. Simple mathematical equations. You try to solve it, so automatically your programming skills increase. Okay, right. You can learn, Prashant. You can learn. So I'm starting. I'm in 5 o'clock. There is one batch, Prakash. Okay, 5 o'clock today. You can start. So today 5 o'clock I have a batch. It's a fresh batch. Those who want to attend, they can attend. So at 5 p.m. I have a batch, full stack Python with prompt engineering. So if you want to attend, you can attend that batch. So the link and everything is posted here. So those are fresher and they want to build their career with Python with the prompt engineering. Okay, so prompt engineering also very much helpful in fine tuning of LLMs, right? So we'll discuss that. So, right. So I'm starting a new batch at 5 p.m. Those who are interested, they can attend. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. I hope you understood like what is the career opportunities related with the Python with AI. Okay. Yes. Python for AI. So Python for AI. Okay. So thank you for listening. Okay. So thank you. So I just conclude here. Thank you. Okay. Right. Why notes here? It's only text here. No notes, right? It's only a text. Okay. I have not saved. It is only text, right? Okay. Duration is 4 to 5 months. It will take. Okay. Duration is 4 to 5 months. It will take. Okay. Right. Fees and all the things. I mean, the counselor will talk. No notes because it's a running notes, right? Whatever it is there in my mind, I return that as a running notes. Okay. If you join my course, then you'll get some notes about this. Okay. Right. Yeah, you can just take this link and you can join the course. Okay, right? At 5 p.m. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.